Hello and welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Investing Club. I'm your host, Gabe Peterson, and this is the place investors go to gain actionable advice, learn about current market trends, and hear war stories from other professional investors out there in the field today. Before we get started, I have two quick housekeeping items for you. First, if you like this episode, we would very much appreciate a like, subscribe, and share. It is the best way to support the show and keep it running far into the future. Second, if you're a new investor looking to get started in real estate or an experienced investor looking to take your investing to the next level, I've created an ebook just for you that will cover how to find deals that are actually deals, how to finance those deals with little to no money down, and how to exit those deals for maximum value. On top of that, I throw in an insane amount of free bonuses that you'll have access to once you buy the ebook. All I charge is our admin costs to keep this show running. So if you're serious about real estate investing and want to create both active and passive income as an investor, head on over to the website at therealestateinvestingclub.com and click on the button that says get the ebook in the upper right-hand corner to grab yourself a copy. With that said, let's dive right in. Today we have a very special guest with us, ready to drop some investor knowledge on you. So buckle up, grab your pen and paper, and enjoy the ride. Welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Investing Club Daily Deal Review. We have Joe Evangelisti. Man, I just butchered that. With us again. If you missed his full episode, it is one behind this. He goes deep into self-storage, flipping houses, and also mindset and his coaching business. Really good episode. So check that out. One behind this. But today, Joe is here to talk about his daily deal review. So Joe, thanks for hopping back on. Where was this property located?
Yeah, so the one I want to talk about, I think that makes a good documentary is one we're doing up in upstate New York in Allegheny. It is a university city. St. Bonaventure is located in that town. It's about 45 minutes south of Buffalo.
All right, so northern New York. What kind of property is it?
So this is actually a 21-acre site that was a darkened Kmart or a darkened big box. So we're doing a conversion to.
Nice. This is going to be interesting. I'm excited to hear about
this. Yeah.
All right. So it's an old Kmart. Kmart probably went out of business all over the United States. So you guys bought an old Kmart. How'd you go about finding this property?
Yeah, so this particular one was actually one of my business partners lives up in that direction, and this thing's been vacant for over 25 years, believe it or not. And he actually had connection with the seller. I think they went to high school together, so he was having this dialogue with them back and forth, and then he brought it to the team, and we ended up, getting it to the finish line.
Nice. Relationships. I say it so many times on the show. It's all about relationships, not in the sense of like trying to get things out of people, but really, if you just keep your connections up, keep talking to people, keep just being in a relationship with people, things will come of that. So glad you guys got this deal out of that.
Absolutely.
So you found it through a relationship. It's a old Kmart that you're converting, I'm assuming, to self-storage, correct?
Correct. So it's actually 100,000 square foot under roof. The conversion is going to look like 50,000 square foot of climate controlled, 40 to 50,000 climate controlled self storage. We're going to build another 40 or 50,000 of garage off to the right side, and then we're going to end up with 2 retail tenants, as well as, which I think that the gravy on top, the cherry on top, right, is we're going to have 2 pad sites, triple net pad sites in the front of that 21 acres, and one of them is already taken from day one. Our general contractor wants it.
That's killer. We're going to go more into that in just a second. But right now, how did you price this and decide that it was a deal?
Yeah, so the pricing was just lights out. The guy had bought it previous to us. What he did was he stabilized. The structure itself was really good shape. He put a $1.2 million roof on this thing, believe it or not. I mean, I'm talking like it feels like you're on 4 football fields when you're standing on top. But so I have a building which is in structurally good shape with a brand new roof on it on 21 acres, and essentially he was into the roof for 1.2. We ended up paying $2 million for the entire site.
Oof, that's good. That's not bad at all. $1.2 million roof. Jesus, that's a roof right there.
If I showed you a video of this roof, it's unbelievable. You could drive a car up there. It's so big.
So $2 million, that's the purchase price. How'd you go about financing that?
So we did it as a syndicated deal. So we have investors in on debt and equity on the front side, LP investors, and then we went to permanent, construction to perm financing through a bank, through a traditional entity.
Okay, so you syndicated the entire purchase price, and then you got a loan for the construction.
Yeah. So the way the syndication worked out, the money we raised was actually enough to cover the purchase price and some design and development fees along the way, and then that accounts for the balance of what we need to bring to the bank and do the deal with them.
Gotcha, makes sense. All right, going into the value add, you've already gone over this a little bit, but what did you guys
Yeah.
do to convert it, and what's the grand plan here?
Yeah, the grand plan, like we said, it's about 100,000 square foot net rentable self storage,
Okay.
half climate controlled, half garages. We have a couple retail storefronts that really are very very broad use, so they could be a restaurant, they could be manufacturing, they could be whatever we want them to be.
Wow.
And then we're going to have one of the pad sites up front is really it's an excellent convenience store or small restaurant, or like we're looking at. I can't say the national brand I think we're talking to. I can't say the name, but it's one of those brands that has a car wash and a gas station and a convenience store and the whole thing. So they're looking to take that corner piece. So we're in negotiations with them right now.
Very cool, man. I love that. It's a very creative deal. It's not it's not bread and butter. You guys went in there, you took something that was abandoned that nobody wanted anymore, you turned it into gold. Love hearing that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So in terms of entry and exit, what are you guys looking at?
Yeah. So actually, I think it's probably interesting to your audience with the value add piece. I missed a concept, and that is this is a vacant space in the corner of the town. They call it the crossroads. Like you can't get into town without coming off the highway. The highway is behind us. So
Oh,
it's a
nice.
very impactful piece for the city and for the county. One of the things that the property needs is it needs a sewer line. It doesn't have one. It's on septic,
Wow.
believe it or not, from 30 years ago. So
Wow.
it's an $800,000 to $900,000 sewer line. We got the township to provide it for us. So as
Nice.
part of doing the deal, they're actually they're gonna create this new water and sewer structure for us.
Wow.
Um, yeah, but getting back to the numbers, I think, and again, don't quote me on this because if any of my investors are listening, we're doing 15 deals at once. But I think this is in at 11 and a half or 12 million, and exit is 25. It'll be valued at 25, and we're done.
That is great. I love hearing that. And on the sewer line thing, man, it is crazy how expensive just getting a sewer line is to
It
bring
is
it into your
insane.
property.
It's
Yeah.
insane. I'm doing it on 3 of our sites right now. It's insane. This is the only one I'm not paying for.
Yeah. Well, it's great that you guys got the city to do that. That's a super great boon for your construction.
Yeah, it's important for them too to get this thing looking like something beautiful again, because again, it's like that entry point into the city, right? So they want to have something nice to look at, not an abandoned Kmart.
Yep. Yeah, and it just kind of goes to show so many times you're kind of thinking about zoning as almost like they're the enemy, like you don't know if they're going to keep the zoning, but the city can
Mhm.
really be an ally because they want their city to be nice too. They want everything to be, to look good. And so if you're bringing value to the city, then they're in your corner. They're looking to help you.
Absolutely.
All right, last question. What was the biggest lesson you learned through this process?
That's a great one. I don't know the biggest. We've learned a lot of lessons through this, right? Like when we started evaluating this property, we were like, um, let's just turn the building into self storage. We'll keep it that way. So, we started becoming more open and creative. I think the biggest lesson would be being open to creative feedback from your design team, right? Because my design team took it, then they were like, well, the garages could fit here, and then we could do pad site. And this thing evolved from a basic self storage site to it's a commercial development site with multiple assets, multiple uses. So I think that being creative and being open to other people's suggestions, it's one of the things that I kind of pride myself on because I have amazing people on my team. I want to hear their input. I want to know the best value. I want to know what they think we could do. And so, I think being open and being creative are two of the biggest challenging pieces, especially when you're value adding something, right? Because you never know, there could be more value here, more value there. So I'm always looking for input.
Nice. I love it. And this is a kind of a spoiler alert here, but if you guys go to the
Mm-hmm.
previous episode, that goes to the course correction part of the step 5 and the trifecta. You said course correction is one of the most important things you can do, realizing when you need to course correct and then taking the action in order to do that. Sounds like that's what you guys did here. So you're taking your own advice. Love it.
I love it, brother. You were listening.
All All right. So that concludes the daily deal review. So thanks for coming on and talking about your deal.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And again, if you guys missed Joe's full episode, it's one behind this. It's really good, great content there. So check that out. Other than that, again, obviously, thank you guys for showing up. You're the reason that we do this. So we appreciate having you here. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to me, Gabe at therealestateinvestingclub.com. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. Keep rocking real estate, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Real Estate Investing Club. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I enjoyed putting it on, and we're able to pull some actionable advice that you can apply in your own investing today in the field. Before you go, we have a gift for you. If you're a new investor looking to get started or an established investor looking to take your investing to the next level, I've created an ebook just for you, available on our website. This ebook will cover how I was able to create both active and passive income in real estate with very little money to start with. In it, I will address the 3 most often cited obstacles new and veteran investors run into by showing you how to find deals that are actually deals, how to finance a deal with little to no money down, and how to exit those deals for maximum value. And if you get the ebook today, I am throwing in a bundle of bonuses, 7 of them to be exact. The first one will be the off-market lead generation blueprint, which will take you through the exact systems and processes we use to generate off-market leads like clockwork, which is the most important skill when it comes to creating wealth in real estate. The second bonus is the A to Z REI systems and vendors guide, which will allow you to peek under the hood of our business and see the exact tools, systems, and even the vendors we use to see the success that we do. And the third bonus is the top 100 best performing keywords pack, which will give you the exact keywords we use to target motivated sellers online using PPC ads. The fourth bonus is our contracts bundle for wholesaling and renting real estate, which will give you access to all the contracts we use in the field to execute all different types of transactions. After that is the Investors Quick Analysis Calculator and Offer Tool, which will allow you to quickly calculate whether a deal is an actual deal and will allow you to create an offer automatically from those calculations. This is a lot of bonuses that I said. I'm just going to keep going down the list. Number 6 is the Investors Daily Success Tracker, which is a tracker you can use to ensure you are taking the right actions day in and day out to reach your financial goals in real estate. And the last bonus is the Wholesalers Template for Quick Assignment Cash, which will give you the templates we use to present our wholesale deals professionally and efficiently to our buyers. Whew, that is a bundle. So it's a mouthful. You get all of those bonuses for free when you download the ebook. All we charge is the admin cost to run the show. So if you're interested in the ebook and the bonus bundle, head on over to the website at therealestateinvestingclub.com. Click on Get the Ebook Bundle at the top of the page to take advantage of that deal. And with that said, I hope you have a fantastic day and even better week. Keep rocking real estate, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.